Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. A little midday money on a Wednesday. WINS Day, baby. Here we go. Almost there to college football Saturday. Right around the corner. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Max Wager, winning free picks, picks and parlays, wherever you're watching. I put on all three. I don't know. That's what I do. If you haven't already, ring that bell so you know. Midday money, daily. And at night, we do have the college football previews going on. My little analysis, real fast, not too quick. We just jumped through all the teams. We've taken care of AAC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12. We'll be doing conferences. So today we'll do look headlines for NFL tomorrow or this week, last week of preseason. We'll see. Not really loving a lot of stuff. Kansas City, that's about it. I gave that out yesterday. But we'll do that tonight. Tomorrow we'll come back. Conference USA, Mountain West, MAC. We'll do those. And then Friday, SEC, Pac-12, stuff like that. Sunbelt. We'll finish up the college football win totals, if anybody's interested in that, or just to talk a little bit. I do throw out the games that are on the board for that conference. So come on in. Why not? It's not all the time at night. Someone asked yesterday, like, is this new, 10 o'clock? The 10 o'clock show is really just for the previews for college football and then next week NFL. Look headlines, though, will be every Sunday, basically at 10, which is around halftime, the other game of the Sunday night game. Just kind of works out that way. So you don't miss out on that. Into the picks we go. Again, Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. They're on Twitter. If you want to give me a follow in the Twitter universe, I'd like that. I appreciate it. So come on over there, say hello. And yesterday, bad day, 1-3 in a video. What am I going to do? I go St. Louis early, doesn't get there. Of course, they bounce back that game. They had scored, again, run line. We take Wainwright with the youngster on Hill for the other guys, for the Cubbies there. They had scored, 5 or more runs and I guess 7 or 8. They were putting up the runs. Sure, second game, of course, I don't have, but it is what it is. Angels go down, and I had the under 2, so that was a double loser. Houston, loser on the over there. And Seattle run line did get there barely for me. Other games I had Cleveland. As you know, I think we mentioned that. That was my 3-pack. Cleveland and the Dodger run line was a nice payday. And the third game in that was actually the Angel under. But still, cashed that. And I had Toronto run line. So a couple winners. 4 and 6. Dropped a little bit. Dropped $1.30. It happens. Individual 1 and 3 for -$2. 177, 169, 35.07. Still having a nice little run there. Totals. I dropped all my totals yesterday. 168 and 120 now. 57.35 with the faves. Again, we're more of a total run line kind of guy, not straight up faves. 431 and 409 plus 38.48. 426, 419, 22.42. Again, slightly different on the numbers because we go pushes to wins and stuff like that. You got to pay attention to them, especially now with football coming. Those totals or even games, and I'm not one, right? I don't come in here and say buy points. I don't like to do that. I feel, especially with the sides, that it doesn't really make a difference to me. I think my team should win. If I'm under a 3, I'm taking money lines anyway. So, NFL 4 and 4 -115 in video. Chiefs tomorrow, 9 and 6 overall plus 265. Again, not sexy, right? People have a nice year. I'll take a 60% NFL preseason. I'll do it. Fine. Today, Braves under. I like Kyle Wright. Keller's pitch a little decent. What do I need? 5-0 here. Let's go. Early game. Get it done. Swing, miss, in. We're out. Just another guy in the casino with a suitcase. Get out of there. Under in Pittsburgh. Mariners, heavy juice on the run line. I did it yesterday. I got to come back today. It's straight up a fade. We have Sanchez on the hill today. He's just a guy I can't. Anibal Sanchez. Kirby's pitched well, showing you why he was a top prospect. So we'll go Mariners, lay the 135. And Eos. Kind of like the over here as well. I got the over 8, and I have it. I think it was an 8.5 as well, but I got an 8 on one site, and also an 8.5. Plus 111, I got it set on about a 105 clip. Fade and Giolito, baby. Fade and Giolito. This is not good Giolito. So there you go. All right, everybody, have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I'm only kidding, everyone. Let's see what we got going on here in the comments. Anything going on? Michael, how are you today? Good morning to you. Good to see you. Justin, how are you? Hit the like button. Was in. We'll make the Braves game. Daughter under the weather. I get it. My daughter today up at 5 a.m. I'm like, you're getting up at 5 a.m. tomorrow for volleyball tryouts? I mean, whatever. I set my alarm for 6. She didn't have to be there 6:30, but she wanted to make her own lunch. I don't know what she did because I took out a roll for her and she didn't make a sandwich on a roll, so I don't know what she did. Whatever. Let her starve. That's my motto. Any thoughts on Raiders Patriots? Now let's look at this Raider Pats game here. Honestly, I would probably say I'd lean the Raiders because it looks like they are playing a little serious this preseason. And as much as Belichick had some good preseason numbers, the line's flipped, right? No, excuse me, it hasn't. Still say -1 here. Why did I thought? No, has that moved? Although I do see one random pick'em out there. I think the Patriots and I initially was going to grab the Pats in week 1. Like, you know what? It's tough going against Belichick, but I don't know. I'm a little down on New England, I think, right now. I'll take the Raiders. Am I betting this one? No. I really don't like a lot of the preseason games. I grabbed Kansas City, and this is another spot. Like, the line came down a bit. It was a 1.5, 2, and now it's a pick 'em. Green Bay says they're not playing anybody. I understand that. But the last time I checked, Kansas City back up. Even, if Mahomes plays the series, who knows? I haven't even doubt it. I got Henny and Bouchel. Love his dad, Steve, Texas Rangers, who've played pretty good in preseason for Kansas City. So I like Kansas City there. I'll go through some of these also tonight, Mike. But again, with the Raiders, I'd probably lean Raiders, not high there. The other game tonight, San Fran, Houston. I kind of like the Texans. I know San Fran's going to play some guys. That's all right. I'll take the home team. I thought I'd go to this game tonight. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Man, again, early, this freaking volleyball crushing me. And then I came in a little late. My son wanted to watch the Entourage. So we've been watching Entourage for the last few weeks. We watched a couple episodes. And so I go from late night Entourage to get up at it's not even a crack of dawn. It's like pitch blackout for volleyball practice. So I kind of like the Texans. Wanted to go to that game tonight, but we have a meet the football team thing for my son's football team at 7:00. So it's like the varsity JV or the freshman. I don't know, some ridiculous nonsense. Anyway, I do like Buffalo. I'm trying to figure out how this Bills line has gone up. And I don't want to hit every single game, but this one I kind of like the Bills. It went from 4, now it's up to 6. Am I missing something for Buffalo?
Josh Allen's not playing.
That's fine because I got 2 guys who are both starters in the NFL on the bench.
Yeah, Buffalo 100% for sure this week.
And,
me and Nick agree on that.
Barkley and Keenum are 2 NFL starting quarterbacks. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, are we okay? Baker's got the nod. What is he going to go? Quarter? Sam Darnold's angry. He's going to come out and whip it around. PJ, well, I get maybe an over. Third. I mean, unless the Bills are just going to come out and hand the ball off, I don't see it. I think they're going to cut one of these cats. So I think Barkley's going to chuck it all over the place. I mean, unless they just say, we're just handing the ball off.
Isn't Buffalo a light version of Baltimore right now, where they haven't lost the preseason?
Yeah, they won like 10 in a row or something like that.
Yeah. I had a feeling they were one of the ones that had a big trend with them too.
That's why I kept looking yesterday, like, Buffalo, what is going on here with the Bills? Why is this line going up? Like, all right, and I'm thinking, I kept looking, is there another quarterback on the roster I don't know about? Like, they're going to just have a running back come in and do wildcat plays? Like, what? I don't know. That's a whole any hoot. 3-time. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Yes. Desmond needs locks. All right. Go down to Ace Hardware. They'll probably have
I was about to say Home Depot or Walmart might have cheap locks.
Locks.
That might work out for you. You probably have one on your. You probably have the little remote thing for your car, where you press this button. Now that'll help lock the car. That might work for you. But in terms of betting, there's no locks.
Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, Desmond, don't come in here looking for locks. I'll give you some winners. We're gonna grind out 56, 57% across the board. Put money in your pocket. That's it. I know people don't like that. I know new bettors. You jump on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok and you see these clowns out here claiming some BS nonsense. We don't got that over here. We got truth. We win. We lose. I take losses. It's all right. Long term. You want to win long term? Come in here. You're looking for a lucky unload one game tonight? You're not getting that here. Not with me. Sorry, yesterday with the Cubbies. Excellent. Told you to get to the pen. Hey, it wasn't even that. I mean, how the Cardinals had been hitting so well. So I'll whatever. I got to take the loss there. Dodgers run line, yes, winner. Toronto money line, Arizona. Toronto money line, huh? I did a little run line there. I don't want to lay it. And I was telling my buddy Anthony, pounded here. He comes in, and I'm like, I'd rather take, like, even with this Seattle minus 135. Like, I don't like laying 140s. It used to be 160 would be my bet. Now I'd like to even get to the 140 range of baseball. I'd rather if I take a loss, I'd rather take the loss instead of lay to 140. So I don't know. And I've still been winning. Now, would that switch up a little bit if I'm doing money lines? Would it improve my balance sheet a little? Possibly. But then I look at on the run line if I'm getting, an extra 10, 15, 20 bucks, depending on what it is. I like my run lines. Arizona money line, I get it. Philly run line, New York Yanks over. Texas money line, all losers. Texas, was that Dunning yesterday, right? In Colorado. I know they got Perez going today. Kind of like the under there with Perez in the arena. Yankee over. I had the Mets. They couldn't do nothing. Philly run line. Again, when I see you come in with like randoms on the hill, obviously is the only way to go, right? The way the Phillies have been playing. I understand. But it's all right. We take a loss, we battle back. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Baltimore money line today. I like the O's myself. Yes. Houston run line. Yeah. I got it. Valdez. It's Dylan Bundy, and with the Twinsies. As much as I kind of like them to start the year, I said, and now when we did the way back show, I like everybody else, kind of like the White Sox lineup. Thinking White Sox should be good. I expected big things from Kopech. Dylan Cease is good. I thought Cueto would be a nice veteran. Giolito's been garbage. Lance Lynn's been trash. They've just had a lot of injuries. Cleveland, I think, is going to come in and surprise here. Won't be shocked Cleveland steals the show. So fade those Twins, sure. San Diego run line. I want to bet the Cleveland today. I was telling Tim before. I said I Cleveland yesterday. I want to come back on them. How are we taking Snell and San Diego? Oh, it's great. Listen, I understand you bring in Soto, but I don't know, man. Something doesn't look right with them. They win, they lose. I can't do a run line. Snell. Oakland under, yes. Houston over with Bundy. Sure, why not? I'll go over with you there. I like the over yesterday. Verlander was on the hill, throwing him no hitter for 6 innings that they pull him out of. We see decent amount of PJ Walker in Buffalo. I think if we see PJ, I think we're going to go for some over money there. He's had some reps. And again, what is the Buffalo plan here? Keenum and Barkley have started NFL games. They had success in preseason. Like, what am I missing that this line keeps going up? It's like one of those too good to be true kind of lines. Like they're begging me to take Buffalo, but why do I think Carolina wins this one 16-6? Because it's just hand the ball off 3 times, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Like just hand it off and get out of here without guys getting hurt. Rockies came through. Yes, they did, Silky. Yes, they did. Subway cookie locks. You like Subway cookies? Are we talking about the Subway? I do like their Fugazi tuna fish. I think it's good there, whatever it is. I don't know what they use. It could be, chopped up rats with mayo and some lime. I have no idea what it is, but the tuna is good at Subway. I like it, and their chicken bacon ranch. Jojo Rabbit. I like Mariners, Tampa Bay, Houston money lines. David, you're doing so good, and you come in and tell me you're taking the Mariners minus 290 today. What do we got here? Seattle 290, Tampa is up in the 290, 250 range, Houston again up in the 220 range, and you throw the O's in. Well, why'd you put the O's in there like plus 105? Is that just to Mariners, Tampa, Houston? If you're taking a money line, please tell me it's a parlay. I can't sit here and tell you to take 3 huge 2-something faves. Straight up like that. Mariners run line. Even I can't really do that on the channel or on the sites, Jersoki. But yeah, you want to do a 2.5er instead of laying 135? Sure. It's Sanchez. That guy's bad. Lex, you know how we roll, Playboy. We are all class here. Super class. Braves over half run. Is that for the first inning? It's gotta be a first inning, Scott. With your lock. So they score a run in the first inning? Or just for the game, they just got to score 1 run and you're laying 18,000 to win $1. Houston over, yes. Yeah, I think they get to Bundy. 135 is my limit. I lose too many run lines by a run. 75% of my baseball bets are plus monies. I'm the same way, Justin. I'd rather lose with a run line plus money than lay 140, 150, 160, or especially when we get into twos. I just can't do it. It's the sheer amount of games I put out. If I go to just bet faves like that, now my record, sure, it might be instead of 430 and 409, it would be 480 and 360 or something. But you know what? The money would probably be right around the same or less because I'm going to be taking faves, and my losses, instead of being averaged out to say like 110s or 115s, they'll be in the 140 ranges. That adds up. And with baseball and with hockey, you don't have, you're going to have a lot of games, especially as the season progresses, where the favorites are going to be juicy faves. You don't got to bet them. What says you have to bet all these games today? Oh, it's a 2:00 game. It's a Friday random Cub 2:00 game on a Friday. You really got to bet it? You don't have to. I get it. We want to take the Dodgers. They're good. Why? You want to take all the good teams and put them in a parlay. I understand. How'd that work out for Yankee backers? Since the All-Star break, the Yanks have 7 wins this month and 12 or 13 since then in a month. And if you put them and say, I'm going to take the Yanks today with Houston and Tampa and the Mets or the Dodgers, Padres, however you're mixing and matching, short of having the Cardinals and Dodgers who are on, I don't think they've lost same days often. Your 3-team parlay has been blown up probably 4 days a week. Now, are you making a little bit of money? Yeah, probably, but I don't know, because most people would say, all right, I'm putting my parlay in, and it's, I'm just throwing out a round number. Just say it wins $150. I'm just trying to keep it simple for my mind here. So you win that 2 days, and your 25 bet turns into a $50 bet, and because I'm up, I'm going to double up. It goes fast. I know the payoffs are nice. I'm not saying they're not. Just got Braves game under. Yes. How do you feel about Seattle, Washington over? Listen, I got Seattle run line. I got to like the over. Why would I? Why wouldn't I should say here with Anibal Sanchez on the hill. Come on. I like Cleveland money line as well. I didn't pull the trigger. I don't know why. I got 2, 4, 6. I got another 8 games today. I don't know why I didn't take the Indians again. Had them yesterday. And it's Snell. Snell's, let's pull up the Snell's number. Let's pull up Snell. Where is Mr. Snell? Pitching better of late. 2.60 ERA? Last 7, not too bad. That's pretty good. At Washington, home versus Washington, 3 runs in 5 innings. 6 runs, 6 innings, 0 versus Washington, back to back. San Fran, 5 2/3, 1 run, 6 innings, 1 run. Colorado, 6 innings, 1 run, 5 innings, 0, 3 1/3, 5 runs, 6 innings, 1. He hasn't pitched terrible. He's had a nice July and August. Lower in ERA. I mean, his ERA was 5.60 on June 25th, and now he's got it down to 3.76. That's you roll out and you've give up 13 runs in 9 starts. Your ERA is going to come down a bit. So I did not think he's been pitching that much better. Apparently, he has. That being said, he's still a 5-inning guy. Padre bullpen to me, I don't know. It's hittable. You
I
see
feel
the
like
record.
Cleveland is not so back in Cleveland today is not so much fading Blake Snell as it is fading the Padres offense. Because sure, Blake Snell can go out, throw 5-6 innings, allow 1 earned run, and the Padres gonna be losing. Savali's been pretty good, and Cleveland's gonna hit against the San Diego bullpen. They did a little bit yesterday.
You know what? I might come in on its under. Both these guys have been on pretty under runs here. 9-2-1 for
I don't hate
Cleveland.
I don't hate it.
Padres
I like
8
Cleveland today, though. Grab some plus money with them. We got them at 150 last night. They're sitting around 135 now.
8-2 last 10 unders. I do like Cleveland. Even I know though I might be 7.5er. I might roll in a little under action here after the show. He need to record a win 155. I'll take it, Scott. Haney's been solid. I mean, he's not a guy I love. Like at first, I'm like, I'll bet. I mean, I think I took the Royals against the Dodgers when Andrew Heaney was on the hill. And this is one of those spots. It's just weird. Like we talked about Cueto having an excellent year, right? He's got a sub 3 ERA with the White Sox, and then you got a guy like Sanchez who's been terrible. Lance Lynn's been terrible, but then you got a guy, Sonny Gray's kind of pitched better, but then Archer, right? He's been okay. Just weird how some of these older cats or veterans or bounce around kind of guys have. It's just this season by Haney. It's like a giant season where you saw, Gaspard come in and find himself, and Alex Cobb, but he came over from the Braves. These Scaffellini from the Reds came to the Giants. What's it? I mean, take it, Heaney plus 155. When did I get the Giants? Or excuse me, when did I get the Dodgers plus 155 ever? Stimmy, what do you say, fella? I'm on Texas, Colorado over in a big. Oh my goodness! Wow, I kind of like the under, Stimmy. I feel bad now. Yeesh. How are we going? So today's the day Martin Perez gets lit up. Is that what we're thinking? I mean, I guess he has a 3 ERA of late. I mean, I guess he's been pitching. I mean, he had a heck of a run earlier in the season. Let's see. Yeah, he's been giving up a couple runs here. 2, 3, 7. Well, 7 skews it because then you got 1, 1, 1, 1. Then what's that? A 6 spot back against Minnesota. Houston got him for 7. Minnesota got him for 6. Then he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's got 10 earned runs in the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. I mean, he got Houston on the road, Mini at home got him 10-7 since then. I don't know. I mean, I know Colorado could hit a little bit. I'm pulling for you. You got all types of stuff going on here. This one doesn't. You'll be back living in the Pinto. This one doesn't cash all these combos. Bananas and grapes. Braves game starts. Get on that under, fella. Told you I've never had a banana last time you were here. Colorado bats. The Colorado bats are. I like the Colorado offense. They're quietly, they hit the ball The problem is, like their problem for 20 years is their pitching. It's the arena's been bad of late too. Yeah, hey, whatever. Let's go. What is it? 11. I'll ride with you again. I got nothing on this. My initial thing was, hey, maybe I'll look at the under, but I'm pulling for you, Stimmy. That's all. I got nothing else to say. I got no good or bad vibes to throw into this one. Although I'm kind of interested in that back to that Cleveland under 7.5. Might be worth a looky. Might be worth a look-see. Where's everybody today? Quiet today in the chat. Well, I have to end this puppy early. I don't mind. I got to do a little free pick for tomorrow and finish out my Mountain West work. So Braves under, starting shortly. Mariners, again, it's a little juiced up. I get it. And the O's tonight. And that's that. We're going to run out of here. Chris is coming in. Little Cincy over against Philly with Sanchez. And who's on the hill here for Cincy? Zucky, TJ Zook. I'll go over with you here. I'll go over. You know, Phillies probably get to this kid. You know, he is a former number 1 pick though, so they have that. You know, they think he's supposed to be something special. Hasn't really stuck in the majors. Came over from the Jays. I mean, how's his minor career? Of course. Come on. Let's see what this guy's done in the minors. 2016, 9, always a starter. 317 ERA, 374 and 15, 431. This year, he gets 670. Where did he get shelled at? AAA, Memphis. But he's been good since he came over to Louisville, AAA. This is a game, even with the Reds pitcher, you kind of get guys with limited experience, bullpen guys. Like Sanchez, a guy who comes in, pitches a couple innings. It's a bullpen day, and I look at these, Chris, they could go either kind of way. Just look at the numbers. You could it could turn into some kind of crazy offensive day where it's 11-8, or no one could hit a guy because it's a getaway day and you got guys sitting and it turns into like a 3-1 affair. I mean, honestly, if I'm getting involved in a Red game today, I would say, you know what, I'll take the Reds plus 2.25 here. I mean, I would lean to take the Reds, but yeah, I'm not. I can't really just say for a total here. I mean, did it move? It was an 8.5 last night. Now it's up to 9, so it did go up a half run. I kind of like the Reds. If you're asking what I would do here. My mom hung me on the hook once. Little Johnny Dangerously on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm telling you, go check out Night Shift with Michael Keaton. He's got his little Walkman. He's like, what if we fed the tuna fish mayonnaise so it's already got mayo in the can? I don't know. It's a quiet one today here. I think we're going to roll out. Nice quiet day. That's it. I get it. It's like the calm before the storm. We got NFL final preseason. People don't know what to do. Is it, the old days, this would be a week where you're just unloading on like the better team. You'd probably be betting on a lot of overs, right? It's a full kind of walkthrough, dress rehearsal kind of game. Now, how are these teams playing it? How are they playing it? Is it still a kind of a dress rehearsal because you still got basically 3 weeks before the season starts, right? I mean, most teams kick off September 11th. That is a full 3 weeks away. I'm shocked that a lot of teams are just kind of resting guys in this spot. But again, this is the new preseason, so as much as I kind of want to lean on how things have happened, in that first week of preseason, you see all those overs kind of kicking. It kind of just tells you things are different. So I'm not going to really run to bet things this week just to say, hey, I got games bet. I mean, I didn't fill them up in packages really. I think the only game I put out a package I think was my best bet on the Giants for openers, and it cashed. Otherwise, you buy the weeklies, you get all my stuff in there. But and this is a spot I'm not really running. I mean, I'm got to take Buffalo just on principle because I'm getting a ton of points there. But I don't know. Got a lot of work to do tonight. I'll talk about it more and look at lines. Richie P in a place to be. Welcome. Good to see you. Multiplicity. I wonder, you know what? I never saw that. It didn't interest me, the previews. Arizona KC over. Really? You're gonna go over here. Gallen and Singer. I was looking at the under here, believe it or not. And then I'm like, I'm a Gallen guy. Singer's pitch well. 7.5. I'm surprised. I thought I do have it. I got 7.5 under KC. Excuse me. I was looking for Arizona on my shoes. This Kansas City. I was like, wait a second. I thought I bet these guys. No, I'm not going over there. Plus money honey in the house. Allie Burns, where are you at? You're out and about. Right? You're not back yet from vacation, are you? Winning free picks not on? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, it looks like you forgot to click in winning free picks for YouTube channel. You're just on picks and parlays and max wagers.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it happens. Whoops. Where's the winning free picks? Oh, well, what are you gonna do? It happens. I don't know. Look at this guy. The prodigal son comes back. Ray Reddington in the house. It has been quite a while. I've not seen you since like February. Whenever it was. Good to see you, Ray. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Welcome back. The gang's all here. We got Richie P back in the house, Ray Reddington, Stimmy's popping in. This is like February, March of 2021 when we first did the college basketball previews. All we're missing is Dr. Ward, Gloria K, all the old timers. What's up there, Roger? What do you got here? Braves Cards game 2. That's a nice winner there. Can you guys give me 3 or 4 strong picks again? I don't know. Listen, my picks yesterday were bad. I had a little losing day. Today, hopefully a little better. What are you looking to bet? What are you looking to bet on? And then we'll guide you. Got free minds in the house. Easy mullah. Should be easy money when you're flashing the cash. Yes, Ray. Games in the house. You broadcast on this channel. Sometimes I do, yeah. What's that? I don't even know what channel you're watching on. I guess, I don't know. Something happened with the...
He's probably on picks and parlays. I don't know if he was around for max wagers when it started.
Yeah, I do sometimes put on the picks parlays just so I could get some people to come in and watch. I try to say, hey, come watch the Look Ahead Line show and stuff like that. But when football starts, I'm probably just going to be straight on winning free picks and max wager, I guess. Haven't seen him since Claude the Montreal Whisperer. Some good run lines over under. I'll try some first half. All right, so first half, I'm not going to really give you some first half stuff, but run line kind of stuff I like today. Obviously, you got to come back on the Dodgers run line. They're just a good team. I got Houston run line myself. Houston, Dodgers, Tampa, and I got a juicy Seattle in the chat for run line action. And I got a lot of unders today. Got Atlanta under, Miami under, KC under. Braves in the under 9. Yeah, well, listen, if you're doing Braves, obviously, Kim, I'm sure you're going to parlay that up at, a 240 and as a fave there. And even the Braves, rather, 150 run line for me. I can't do that. The 135 was tough writing that down and betting it. Yeah, Tim hangs out in the back. He's my guiding light. Rich P coming in. Cubbies run line, Toronto run line. So Cubbies, you're going to take the plus 1.5 here against Mikolos. I see Brian Bello, youngster for Boston today. How about an over in Toronto? What's this Toronto total? 9.5. I could see some runs. We might have to come in with a late over with that one. Run line, yes. Bellows. He has not been all that's advertised as a young prospect. Dodgers, run line only. Houston, run line. Tampa, all run line these puppies up. I'll let Roger, if you're going to throw them in a parlay, I totally understand. You can't money line them, though. Can't do that. It's the honey money. Did the llama get a girlfriend? What are you talking about, the llama? Yeah. We got dueling llamas. We got a whole llama family. We got 2 llamas, and you know what?
Even I got a llama. I'm cool like Higgs now.
We got a cousin. We got a cousin llama. San Fran, Detroit under. Listen, I'm always looking to do Detroit unders because they are anemic. Yeah, Webb and Manning, let's go under that 8. Let's go. What time is that? 1 o'clock? I should have bet that one. Yeah, the llamas are reproducing. Can't leave them alone. They turn into bunnies. What else we got here, folks? Anything? I don't know. It's a quiet one. All right. Well, I'll be broadcasting on all the channels at about 10 o'clock tonight for some NFL look headlines. That's going to be a short one because I really got not a lot to say here. College football tomorrow. Conference USA, Mountain West, and something else. I'm not sure. The football contest coming back. I gotta get some swag. I haven't really bought much. Last year, I had all the mini helmets and jerseys and stuff because I purchased ahead of time, and I've just been with the kids. I really don't have a lot of gear to give away. Let me try to find some stuff. We got time. I'll give out some llama paintings. Mail everybody llamas and cash cows. I'll be back gambling next week. Of course you will. It's football season. Soccer just started. Yeah, I know you love your soccer, Ray. We need you back in that. Houston under and Dodger under. Yes. Yeah, I could do Houston under. Actually, you know what? I don't know about that Houston under. I think they get to Bundy. And the Dodgers, I got the run line there. I think they score runs off Hauser today. So I don't know. Those under, I'm not really loving those unders today, Kim. Yeah. Send a lot of cards out. I got cards at the wazoo. I gotta start doing cards again. I'm overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Yeah. Mail out the llamas. Yeah, hockey will be right around the corner. Don't care about NFL. I know you don't. But we're gonna get you back in. We're gonna suck you in. It's gonna be like Al Pacino in Godfather 3. You're at. They pull me back in. Get in. Get that NFL. I know it's soccer and hockey. I get it. I'm not gonna say no to your soccer because you put in a chat and it wins and people are happy. KC and the under, Houston under. Want to lock it in. Listen, I'm a Gallon guy. You know I like Zachy. Definitely the under though, because Singer's a solid arm. I like him. I got Houston run line. I just think they hit Bundy, so that's my thing. But if Houston shuts them down, if we got Framber doing his thing, and all of a sudden this game's 5-1, it's a winner. So there's that to think about. But the KC one's tough for me. I told you I'm high on Gallon. Last 2 years we've bet this kid a lot. But Singer I think he's a legit good ace. Now, Royals got to get some bats working. Got to get some bats going. Untouchables in the house. Good afternoon. Rushing my life away waiting for college football Saturday. I know. I understand. I get like that too. And I'm like, I rush my life away and my son's like driving. He's like going to be 16. I'm like, what the heck? I remember I didn't know how to put a seatbelt on that kid when I strap him in his little baby seat. Oh, NFL. What? Oh, KC under Houston under. You got to be specific. I had no idea because before that you were talking Houston under and the Dodger under. I thought we were talking baseball. NFL wise, KC under, yeah. KC under, sure. Houston, I'll go under both these games with you. I like the Texans. I like their quarterback rotation. I can't see how is San Fran going to trot out a bunch of starters. This team is always hurt. How are they, and this is the spot where I'm like, with the Bills. All right, you're sitting guys. Are they just going to hand the ball off and not let Keenum or Barkley throw it all and lose this game 10-0, 7-0? Like the Texans, I got to take the points. I see a 4 out here for the Texans. How is San Fran? How is that coach letting these guys play? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Last I checked, they've had injuries on both sides of the ball with their team. Orioles reverse run line. I like it. Giolito's going to give up runs, untouchable. Lock of the day. No. No, it's not the lock of the day. It's called the Fort Knox lock now. Someone came in with a Fort Knox lock. I forgot what it was, what his game was. Where's the Fort Knox lock? I wrote it down because I liked it so much. I just need to find it. Beheaded the other day said Kansas City has no defense. It stinks. I don't know if they won that game or not. I got to find who said the Fort Knox lock. Do you like the Ravens -6 this weekend? I mean, how they just keep winning. It's 7 now, untouchable. And last week I was like, you know what? Maybe that's the spot you grab Arizona money line. I think I said that in the chat. I'm not. I just can't bet a 6. Washington. I don't like Washington at all. Regular season or preseason. I see 6.5. You want that 6? Get it now because I see it just went to 6.5, and I see a 7 out there too. So if you got a 6, I suggest you get down on that right now. Rangers with Perez on the hill, and he owes money line. The Ranger game, it's Colorado, so that's really I'm not. That'll be an avoidable one for me, big facts. But Orioles, I already bet +111. D-backs, big facts. I like Gallon. I was just talking about it. I like the under though because I kind of like Brady Singer as well. So I got under 7.5. This KC matchup. Marlins, it is for me too because I like Cole Irvin home. He is solid. I do have the under 7 here, but Luzardo's a guy I like. I liked him with the A's last year. I like him with the Miami this year. Give me the under. Over 11, Texas. I'll tell you what, you're right on par here with Stimmy. Stimmy's got all types of overs. First fives, team totals. He thinks it's going to be an over route in the Rockies. Real fast. Braves under. Mariners, run line, Orioles. And then tomorrow we got KC in the chat. Up next we have Morningwood, although I think Allie is on vacation still. Maybe she's back. She did pop in here. She back?
No,
Still Lenny?
Yeah, still. It's gonna be Lenny all week, I believe.
All right.
So.
I wasn't sure. I figured I just.
Oh, you know what? It's not a midday money stream without Higgs freezing out. So there you go. Yeah, no, it's just Lenny today. Yes. There was one thing. WNBA play over. Take the over. I think that's a solid play for it. I think it's more competitive, especially in Dallas. Connecticut puts up points. Dallas puts up points over the total on that one. Stimmy. Yes, Stimmy. Rockies under. All right. Raymond's against everybody. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Marlins revenge game for Luzardo. Sure.
Yeah, go against his old squad.
That's right. He did play for Oakland. Forgot about that.
You take care of the WNBA? Any WNBA? You took care
Over.
of
Over, and then the next game is on Sunday. And all I can say is if you had the Nerfy for the Pittsburgh game, I think that's one of the easiest Nerfies I've ever seen. Kyle Wright threw 8 pitches in the first inning. Keller threw 9 pitches in the first inning. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Keller's pitch pretty solid. That's why I kind of like the under today.
That's why I like the under. Well, combination of it takes the Pirates about 3 years to score a run. And then it's the Braves who just have not been scoring all that much. Like they've been scoring, but their pitching has been solid too, to the point where it didn't really matter how much they put up. Like I could see this being a 7-1 type of game and still stays under. And then it's a daytime game, so getaway game. Granted, none of these two teams play tomorrow, but I like the under in this one as well. So I agreed with that one.
Yeah, it's a rarity with the 135 or Eric on the run line today. It's just I couldn't not fade Sanchez. So whatever. A little juice. It's a rarity for me. I know. Ray says, let's see how it goes. My first official pick, Rockies under. Yikes. Late night money today. Yes, we'll do. This will be a little look at lines for preseason tomorrow. So kind of like the Orioles. Yes, I got the Orioles regular run line. I got them. Money line plus 111. I like the Giants. We talking the San Francisco Giants, New York Giants. What are we doing here? I like the under here. I like the under 8 in this game. I don't know if I'll be able to load it up. Every time I go to change my screen here, it freezes up. So sometimes that's
well, the New York Giants are against the Jets, and that's on Saturday or Sunday. So I don't know if you would necessarily be talking about that one. Giants that start in about 20 minutes. That could be the game he's talking about.
I like the under.
I kind of lean Detroit with Matt Manning. The line's dropped.
Yep. This was a 160, and now it is at a 145, 150. So down a little bit. Yeah. I don't like again, under first, Tigers second, Giants third.
There you go.
Under Marlins 7.5. Yes, already bet it. Excuse me, under 7. It's an under 7. Luzardo in his old haunts. I don't know. That's it. We're gonna wrap this puppy up. Oh, we got one more. We got another comment. Little reverse run line. Baltimore and Cleveland both minus runs. That's gonna be a nice payday. because Cleveland's a decent sized dog, so that'll be a nice little payday for sure. And get Snell. I mean, as I said, I thought he'd pitch worse. He has been pitching better. But this Cleveland team is tough. Nobody's giving them credit. I mean, I said beginning of the year, I'm like, man, if they get some hitters, and their cleanup hitter, who I have a home run prop on, was waived, and he's, I think, on the Cubs bench right now. So, but somehow they're still, in first, a game out of first? They're still battling along. I mean, good for them.
Yep.
Good for them. Although I can't believe they didn't try to make any moves at the deadline. Like, what are they? Like we said this before, you can't just take that for granted. Like the Orioles, like, well, I know we're only 2 games out, but we're going to trade the guys because we're rebuilding. What are you talking about? Like the Yanks, the Yankees still have an 8-game lead. How is that even possible? It's crazy. They have an 8.
It's because during this time, then
Toronto. I mean, I guess Toronto and Tampa haven't done nothing.
Shot 2-0 Braves. That was quick. But no, it's because Toronto hasn't done much since the Yankees went on a struggle. And
yeah,
well, you gotta think they still got it down from 15.5 games.
Yeah, I know but it's like you think as bad as they're playing, then I'm thinking to see like 5 or something. It's 8. I'm like, it's still almost a double-digit lead.
Yeah.
Do you still like the over in the WNBA?
Yes.
I appreciate it, Untouchable. Thanks for coming in. It's nothing without the people in the chat. Need you guys. So Reds money line or run? I kind of like the Reds money line. I would take a shot. Take a shot. You like the over, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Moon. Good morning from California. Welcome, Sarah. First time here for you. First time I've seen you. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Make sure you come back tonight. We'll do a little look headlines. If you're into NFL betting, we'll cover this week's preseason. I'm excited. Football's back to last year, but baseball's my weakest sport. Well, that's why you come in here, because baseball does pretty good in the chat. So we treat you pretty good in the video, big facts. Baseball, football, college, we got you covered. And for those sports I don't do, like WNBA or CFL or soccer, well, not much soccer for Tim, but he got your WNBA covered, your CFL with Nick, and then the soccer fans in the chat usually take care of that in MMA for us. So it's a whole circle of life kind of thing here, a circle of sports betting. That'll be the name of the new show, Circle of Sports Betting. All right, we're getting out of here. Tonight, NFL, 10 o'clock. We'll look at this week's games. I'll let you know my thoughts. Good, bad, indifferent. We'll see you tonight and again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.